Hey there, welcome to the channel. In this video, I'm excited to share with you how to get started installing Ollama on your local machine, which will allow you to run LLMs like GPT, Quinn, DeepSeek, Gemma. The list goes on and on. There's literally hundreds of them available through Ollama. So this will allow you to run it on your local machine self-hosted. So in order to get started, you just click on download right here. Linux, all you have to do is run this curl command. It will download the entire thing for you, and then once it's installed, you can just type Ollama right here. You can start with GPT. This is OpenAI's open weight model designed for powerful reasoning, agentic tasks, and versatile developer use cases. You've got a couple different options here for models. You got the 20 billion character model, context window model, and then 120 billion as well. But the sizes, if I zoom in here, you can see are very large. So for the 20 billion one is 14 gigabytes. And for 120 billion, it's 65 gigabytes. So I would probably just get started with the 20 billion model to start. It's going to be relatively fast, and it can do most of the things that you want right out of the box. I'm not going to actually download it right now because it's 13 gigabytes, and I currently have about 131 gigabytes of hard drive space. So I could install it, but it's just going to take a very long time to download. Since it's such a large file, it's going to take about, well, I have really fast internet here in Thailand, so it's going to take like 12 minutes or so. And while this is running, I want to show you a really nice web UI as well that you can get started with. It's called OpenWebUI. This is the official website, and it's available over here on GitHub. This just provides a really clean interface that looks very, very similar to ChatGPT, as you can see here, and it will allow you to install all sorts of different LLM models directly locally on your machine. So if you want to grab this, you can basically just do a git pull request and paste in the URL. So now I've got the repository on my machine, but I'm just trying to figure out how to actually install it. It looks like it will need to be done either using pip, which is basically Python's installer program, or you can run it in Docker. So Docker is basically a containerized way to host applications. And I have downloaded it, the Debian file, but when I try to actually install it, I'm getting an error. So I haven't quite figured out how to install Docker Desktop on my Linux machine. So I was looking around at some other solutions as well, and I came across AnythingLLM. So it's already running right here. This is AnythingLLM, and I've basically imported in GPT-4 right here. If I type in hello, it's actually not going to be able to do this because I've run out of API credits at the moment. I still need to fill up my billing account with some more credits. It says I've exceeded my current quota. Please check your plan and billing details. So I'm not actually able to run this on GPT right now. Installing the Ollama version is still installing over here, and it's about, like 34% of the way done. So we'll wait for this to install, and we'll see what it's capable of. And there's a lot of other models that we can install as well, such as Quinn. So if we click on Quinn here, this is the most powerful vision language model in Quinn. So there's another option to choose from. We've also got DeepSeek in here as well, which is another powerful LLM model. If we want to install that one, all we have to do is basically just use that same run command right here, and it will install DeepSeek on your local machine as well. But I want to wait for GPT-4 to download. So once that's done, we can run the model. And I also want to play around with DeepSeek as well, which has come out of China. It's another powerful LLM model. So we can download that. We can download as many of these models as we want to, but obviously have to be cognizant of hard drive space. Luckily, I've got plenty of space on my Linux system here. And once this is done, we'll see how fast it actually runs on my local machine. Now, it says the model requires more system memory than is available, unfortunately. So now it just downloaded that entire GPT model, and unfortunately I don't have enough system memory to actually run it on my local machine. So this is going to be a problem for sure. I've only got 13 gigs of memory And in order to run this model, I would need, potentially 32 gigs or more. So yeah, it's looking like I'm not going to be able to run this one, but chances are I would be able to run something like DeepSeek. So if we wanted to use this on DeepSeek instead, I could just install that, and then I could just remove that one. So we could do Ollama run DeepSeek R1, and I guess we could just get the 8 billion character model. So we could do this. I'm just going to copy that, and we could put it in over here. So that way I can actually just pull down DeepSeek R1, and it's a lot smaller than the ChatGPT one as well. I would like to figure out how to basically uninstall the ChatGPT model that I already grabbed, because I don't have enough memory on my computer to actually run it, unfortunately. We'll see if we can run DeepSeek. I think it's a much leaner model. It's received a minor version upgrade here for the 8 billion parameter distilled model, and the full 671 billion parameter model, that one's 400 gigabytes. So I don't have enough hard drive space in order to download that. It's absolutely massive. Probably the best I could do would be the 70 billion model, but still. But let's wait for this to install, and we can also take a look through some of the other LLM models that they have available as well. There's this one, Quinn, which I've heard quite a bit about. That's 6 gigabytes for the 8 billion parameter, and it's a powerful vision language model. And I'm also using Brave Browser, which has a sidebar built into it over here, so I can basically just ask questions from different models over here as well, including Llama 3.1. Quinn is also built into this. We've got Gemma, DeepSeek R1 as well. We've got Claude in here. So I could just use the free model to start, and we can just have a conversation directly from within Brave Browser over here. So you don't necessarily need to do this on your local machine, but it's just interesting, to try out different things to see what works. But yeah, I really like Brave Browser. It's one of the most secure browsers out there, even better than Firefox or Chrome or even Opera. Yeah, you can block ads, save data, and get way faster web pages just by switching your browser. And you can also earn money in the form of crypto as well while you're browsing the internet. So we should be able to run DeepSeek on here. So there we go. So now it's running DeepSeek on my local machine. If I say hello, there we go. So now you can see it is a bit slow. That's the downside of running it on your local machine versus, doing this just using the internet. But it says, the user just said hello with a simple lowercase. Okay, this is probably just a casual greeting. It's not great, and it's also quite slow as well, as you can see. But yeah, we are running DeepSeek on our local machine. I just wanted to show how you can do this. And keep in mind, you will need a lot of memory, and also a powerful graphics card definitely doesn't hurt as well if you want to run these LLMs locally on your machine. I'm currently running Debian 13, and yeah, Debian is like the gold standard for Linux. It's what Ubuntu Linux runs on as well. So hopefully you found this tutorial helpful. I know that's a lot of information, but I will leave a link to Ollama in the description below. We can check this out and get started. Something fun to play around with, but generally speaking, I would recommend just using the LLMs directly from your browser. And with that being said, thanks so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next tutorial. Signing off. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.